Rude.
There we go. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tales of Gaming Addiction here on Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. I flubbed the intro even though I've done it so many bloody times now. How's everybody been?
Yes. Good. Surprisingly okay. But yeah.
That sounds really worrying.
I know.
Just the venom in that. Are you? Is it because you might die tonight?
I mean, we've managed to survive nearly every monster you've had in this place simultaneously. It's just one bird.
It is technically the giant burb, yes. So for those that need to catch up, last session, our wonderful group of adventurers had journeyed to the fire plane, had an encounter with Surtur, and after beating him into submission, because he is a dirty boy, you managed to gain access to the fire temple. Upon entry and finding it completely destroyed by a volcanic eruption of some sort, got your way into the heart of the chamber to find a very dark and corrupted Phoenix.
Hey, I'll be right back.
The dog goes next to the dark and corrupted Phoenix. As you started the battle, it summoned fire elementals, salamanders, and the fight was pretty intense. A lot of you got pretty badly hurt, although the DM realizes there should have been some fire damage every turn and wasn't keeping track of it. Because, yay, fire elementals. But we are still midway through the combat, so as we get to the top of the round, which is the giant flaming chicken, DM needs to now go find the combat encounter, somewhere buried in many tabs. Giant chicken, what will you do? Chicken, yeah, what would you?
I've just seen the most American thing. By the most American, I mean the most Texan thing. It's a Texas-shaped burger with Texas-shaped cheese on it, with Texas-shaped pickles on it, in a Texas-shaped bun.
Does it come with one pickle?
No, it comes with two pickles.
Then it's not Texan enough, because Texas is the Lone Star State, so we should have one pickle.
Pickles are stars?
You can have it star-shaped. Yeah, if you go for like the whole Texas thing here, you really got to lead into it.
But they're Texas-shaped pickles.
You could have one Texas-shaped pickle, it would still carry the aesthetic.
Or you could just have no Texas-shaped pickle at all, because pickles suck.
I mean, it's also a
Pickles
valid point.
are great. Pickles are lush on burgers. I have to defend this.
No, this is a hill that I will kill you on. Trust me.
It's a hill
you
you're
can
dying
try.
on. We're going to reverse Alamo.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's right. Right then. Foxy is going to get kicked out by a giant chicken. To be honest, he's going to roll the attack roll for me. Thank you very much. Oh my, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, holy shit.
By Jove.
Thankfully, he is lichen right now, so he...
It's Lycan and the Phoenix is still afraid of him.
Yeah.
Well, if you saw Frank the Bunny, wouldn't you be scared too? That thing was terrifying looking. Even after he took off the mask.
Oh, why do you wear the bodysuit? Why do you wear the human suit?
I'm standing by that the Epic secretly has like the fearless feat and cannot fail is immune to fear saves.
Oh.
Because I've saved to get so many of those saves.
It's TJ and Rex up next. But yeah, there was a dumb thing because I went down a rabbit hole last night and I started going through my old Pathfinder Rollmaster books. And there was a thing you can do in character create. You get like a random benefit and like flaw combined.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is you are fearless, but you're also really stupid.
I don't know if I just googled it randomly on the wiki. I actually have the background prerequisite for the feat without fear, which gives it's a half feat, but gives advantage on saving throws against frightened and dark vision through magical darkness, and cannot be surprised.
My warlock is hurt that someone can break his gimmick. Yes, TJ and Rex, it is your turns. Go do crazy blood hunter barbarian things.
Well, Fox is
Alright.
not here at the moment, so I mean,
The phoenix is
yeah,
on
you
the
can go
ground,
first.
you said, right?
Yep.
TJ's gonna run over and jump on its back. Does that
You gotta mount the giant chicken.
count as an attack?
Technically, no. It would be part of your movement to run and jump on the chicken. What do you intend to do when you get on the chicken?
Stab its wings. So it can't take off. What would I need to roll for that? Oh, so smart maneuver.
Well, first of all, roll me an athletics check, just see if you can nail the jump. Because this is a very large bird. In my mind, this is the equivalent of you trying to jump on the back of a horse whilst it's having a good old buckaroo.
Was 22 enough?
A 22 is successful, so you managed to run and land on the back of a giant flaming chicken.
We're just gonna call. I'm just gonna place him there because the Phoenix lair
If I do that and send it to the back.
covers it. Oh, thank you. Okay. And then he is going to stab its wings.
I would say this would be at disadvantage because, like, Phoenix is trying to flap you off, but I think you're aging right now.
Reckless.
It would be a straight normal roll.
Okay. Reckless. Here we go.
And this is when the nat 20s start rolling. I feel very sad.
Close. That was a 19.
I gotta keep my mouth shut from now on.
Don't do it. Second stabby stab. 16 hit.
One moment, please. Hey, 16. This is the giant chicken.
Okay.
You swing one-handed or two-handed?
One, because he's got the Umber Carapace on his other hand. Then he's going to hang on as best he can and end his turn.
Alright then. The Phoenix is writhing around in pain. Rex, meanwhile, is gonna go full barrel mode.
Oh, advantage for flanking.
Oh, that really matters.
Plus 16. Jesus, what?
It's more the dice set. Okay, I couldn't do that again if I tried. 3d6, I roll 3, 2, 1.
I can't think of a dubious 90s dance song. Sadly, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, but not 3, 2, 1. I wasn't sure if that was the nat 20 or the
That was
or
the
my
nat 20.
joke you're grinding out.
That was the nat 20 grind because I saw what it rolled. It hit itself behind like the combat log, and I just saw the edge of the D&D ampersand. I was like, oh, damn it. The Foxy lands in with one.
Foxy he's gonna be so mad. He rolls better when he's not here.
So just keep talking smack. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Bring on the nat 20 mojo.
Foxy's one blow, like, staggers the chicken as the head comes down, he just raises up the Omni Violator and it just brings the hammer down. I was waiting for a 3. I saw the dice come on screen, I saw 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I was like, oh, there's gotta be a 3 in there.
No.
But no, there isn't.
Only 26 damage.
Yeah. Although I now have a question for you.
What level are you gonna take as you're leveling up?
No, this is a much more important question.
Who has fire resistance?
Who wants to make me a dexterity saving throw really quick? And I'll say for
Wait,
TJ...
why is it centered on Foxy?
Oh, is it centered on Fox?
Wait, what were you saying about TJ?
No, TJ, hang on, let me turn Foxy's off there.
Uh-oh.
Foxy's ready. Go away. You. Yeah, no, this one's centered on the giant chicken, because a phoenix, when it dies, explodes. So yeah, TJ, this will be a disadvantage for you, because you are...
Can I use danger sense?
Okay, they'll cancel out and make it a normal roll for you then.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just because like you're literally at the epicenter of this. You just see the bright light of the core of this phoenix glowing brighter. Everybody else, make me a dexterity saving throw if you'd be so kind.
Oh boy, my favorite modifier.
That's an 11.
Oh, that's a 16. That feels bad.
Oh, right.
Mine's only an 8.
Oh dear.
Not good.
Oh dear.
So-
7.
Yeah, not good.
So Rex is the only one that made the save.
That means I take half damage because of roguey Jeanette.
Yeah. So you all take 25 points of fire damage. That's half, so that's 12. Yep. Rex also takes 12.
I am on 2 HP.
TJ takes 12.
I've been just dancing around death this entire fight.
Yeah.
Somewhere Psychopomps is going, I'm having a near epic experience. Oh god, I just realised Eppa's hourglass is going to look like Rincewind's in Discworld.
Oh boy.
It should look like a normal hourglass, but you can see extra tubes going all weird directions. Sand is flowing up and back through. Directions it shouldn't be.
I mean, it's alive again.
Yes, technically, the Phoenix is now defeated. However, what now sits in its space is an egg-shaped cinder that weighs about 5 pounds. Oh, also, anybody got any flammable objects on them? That's now on fire.
Like, that's pretty much all the clothes we're wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be so naked in the fire.
Yeah, if you're not wearing any magic items, it's like it's all burnt away.
I'm going to assume Azalong's wing has protected my clothes.
Gonna say Tink in her rubber soup. Just boiled.
Like I said, it's tastefully burnt.
And Dash will just go, okay, stop, drop, roll. It's the play of the fire. Why aren't I getting put out? Why is it no Why am I not being extinguished?
What's happened to this guy over here, by the way, in that explosion?
Yeah, this guy's still there.
Oh, yeah,
Salamander?
he's still alive. The salamander is fine.
Oh yeah, immunity to fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of stabbing before the end of last session.
And was a Ruptoy for a few rounds.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what happens at the end of all that chaos. Backstab. DJ, that brings us to King Captain Das.
Somewhere. Out of nowhere. You're gonna hear "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker" from TJ.
What? As you land on an egg and have it insert itself up your ass.
Either way.
Don't kink shame him.
It's a perfectly reasonable natural instinct for a draconic creature.
I only just realised about reliable talent. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10. Since I have proficiency in my dexterity saving throw, would that, in my mind, that would suggest...
That's not an ability check. It's a saving throw.
It's a saving throw.
God damn it! Okay, I had
We had this discussion the other day, because, like, Les, I think, gave you, like, D4 to saving throws.
Yeah, D4
and
to
we got
saving
conversation,
throws.
like, if you blessed someone who's on death's door, do they get a D4 to their saving throws? And technically, yes, because it's a saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, attack rolls and saving throws, to be precise. Yeah, so... Oh boy. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Right. Seeing as the Phoenix is, like, temporarily out for the count, and he sees the salamander trying to escape and meander, and I want to say, looking at pack tactics, you have advantage on the attack roll against the creature if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. Since Eppa, I presume, is not incapacitated, I'm going to turn, like, Shiro's twin blades into its bow form.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try and take a pot shot at the salamander that's trying to leave. It's like, oi, we're not done with you yet. Come back here. And that'll be a 20 to hit.
20 will indeed hit. Go damage.
With sneak attack.
Yep, this is gonna hurt. Also, I've updated the flame chicken.
Oh, lovely. Nice.
Somebody stop TJ before he decides to have a snack.
Oh.
I'll say, we can't have two party members consumed by shadow magic.
So, that's 34 points of damage overall.
Okie dokie.
Magical piercing damage, very tasty.
Yeah. It took a hit. It's not very happy about it.
I know, I'm trying to, like, shoot it in... well, I don't know whether the salamander has legs or anything, because if it has, I'm going to try and shoot it in the leg so that it can not, like...
No, a salamander inverted master is very serpentine.
Okay, so, like, regardless of where I sort of hit it, it'll just be...
But for those on Roll20, you see the picture.
Okay.
Because we had this discussion, I was like, how is it not immune to prone? It's a giant snake.
Ba-bum-bum-bum.
Oh, there it is.
La, 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 la. Okay, I think Das might be able to get over there. Yeah, he can. Okay. So Das is gonna making his way over to the salamander where it will die. Diddle diddle do, and do a bonus action with a dagger. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. With advantage, of course, because Eppa is within 5 feet of it. That is a 21 to hit.
21 will indeed hit. Roll for your damage.
It will only be a D4. Since, yeah, so ignore the sneak attack. That's going to take only 2 points of piercing.
Gently
another-
slap it.
Bot. It's full of spicy food. We got another bot in the chat, Brian.
Another bot in the chat? Well,
Ah,
suddenly
get her,
I want
Das.
to-
Do that sneak attack on that bot.
Well, technically
Avoid
it's
the
Brian.
banhammer.
Honestly, I love the idea of that as a Twitch animation. Just like Das running across the screen, just fly kicking a bot out of the chat.
Like, he has Shiro, like, he has Shiro's claws, and instead of using the claws for their purpose, he just kicks them in the face. Just completely.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
TJ could charge, do his feral pounce, so that the bot gets knocked back 10 feet. Das is waiting there to catch him on Shiro's fangs.
That's something we have to look into. Is animate our characters doing weird animated nonsense on the Twitch for Twitch bits.
You're gonna get someone to animate them all.
Yeah.
And Brian says, challenge accepted.
Brian says, why do I give myself... Look, I've got other to do with my life.
Brian also says, why do I game with these people?
I game with these people because I like them.
And he's in a relationship with one of them. So I mean,
Yeah, true,
That means he
apart from
likes you a
she's
lot.
actually right there.
yeah, totally.
Rob, you never told us.
I didn't want you to think I was getting like preference from the DM.
Ah, okay.
Though favours can be bought. Alright then. Salamanders go. Oh boy, there is 2 nasty little kobolds surrounding him. What can we do?
Look,
before he was trying to run away.
Like from one lizard to from one reptilian dude to another, you know, you may as well just put your hands up and your tail in surrender, and just tell us like what the hell is going on with this purple phoenix. You know, that's not supposed to be purple.
Realise this situation, and it is going to try. It's going to bite up a little bit of cover. It's going to drop an inferno blast right between Das and Eppa.
Excuse the fuck that.
I'm assuming that's a spell.
Excuse you.
It is actually an ability. It's an action.
Well, sugar.
Sugar,
Honey. Right, so 30-foot radius sphere, so I need Tink, Rex, Das, and Eppa to go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws again.
Just set me on fire.
This kobold's on fire!
Damn it, Tash, get out of my head.
Idea one.
Oh, that's 12. Yeah, no, I'm
so
good.
Das
I'm good.
failed.
I somehow passed the save, but I don't think I'm going to be unconscious.
No, sadly, also Tink failed.
Oh no.
I saw the thing pop at the top of my screen of roll a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
no.
shit.
Rolled a 1, I rolled a 1.
Fuck.
Rex has no such issues. I'm on fire with my rolls. Which means my Tuesday game... I blame you guys now. You're taking my good rolls for tomorrow night, where my players are going to be facing off against a spider dragon.
Spider dragon, spider dragon, spider dragon.
Share the wealth with those rolls. Damn.
I should tell Alex at work about a spider dragon, although it might scare him. So the like apprentice boy at work is obsessed with Doctor Who, and one day he went out the back and went missing. He's not allowed to be on his own, and so we had to go and find him. And he was like, "I can't come out. There's a spider." I'm like, "No, it's okay." And he's like, "No, it's the mother spider." And my manager went and looked at me, and she's like, "Is this some Doctor Who thing, Christy? I meant to know about." I'm like, "Yes, it is. It is Doctor Who." Like, yes, the mother spider is the mother of all the spiders on the planet. It's like, no, Alex, that isn't the mother spider. You can come out of the stock room.
Yeah.
Poor lad. Anyways, thank you, Xeon, for the follow. So yeah, those are fail. 33 points of fire damage. Das because evasion. 16, and so for Eppa as well.
Eppa is unconscious. I think I'm on that. I think that's now the second round in a row. I have made it to my turn unconscious.
Eppa, as you fall into unconsciousness.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually going to pull you into a separate channel for 1 second. Hi.
Hello.
So, Eppa, as you fall into unconsciousness, isn't this an interesting turn of events? How many times has this been now?
Well, 5. We're still on the single digits. Also, wait, what? Can I see anything?
Cannot. Those final moments before your vision finally fades.
Oh, this can't end well.
I can assist you if you like. Work out the details later. But I'm not going to let death claim you today.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you helping me if you're going to help, but I do have a friend who can just sort of tap me on the forehead and I'll feel better in a moment.
I'll take that as a yes. And you feel cold hands on each of your shoulders, almost like throwing you back up onto your feet.
Wow.
And then just a cold whisper in your ear of, we can work out the details later. Don't die now. And we're back. So yeah, you watch as Eppa falls, and he gets back up onto his.
He got knocked down, but he got up again. Nothing. It's never gonna keep him down.
Yes.
For mathematical reasons, what am I on HP wise?
You're on 6 hit points.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And the salamander's going to take that vertical leap into the flaming vortex that is available to him. So Das and Eppa, you guys get to make opportunity attacks.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like use the twin blades in bow form, but as like a smacky thing. And I get to roll with advantage because
Yes, because pack tactics is a very broken mechanic.
nah, not really. 31 to hit.
Oh
The
my.
31 will hit.
Since I already used pack tactic. No, since I already used sneak attack. It will just be
It'll just be normal damage, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh my.
so it'll be 10 slashing damage.
Sorry,
Eppa back on his feet. Ha ha! Strikes nothing but air.
Aw.
And with that, the salamander falls into the flaming vortex and vanish from sight.
Does the flaming vortex like disappear?
Nope, it is still there. This is basically the center point of the elemental plane of fire.
What happens if we try and mess with that?
You could all give me Arcana checks, but for now, the problems seem to be abated. Although, TJ, currently
Yes.
standing in lava next to a giant chicken egg.
He'll and not be able to move his token 10 feet to the left.
Well, for the first
And
round,
you have him designated as Flame Chicken. Like when I hover my cursor over it, it just says Flame Chicken.
Give me a second. If I do that and set it to the back, then you should be able to select TJ.
Yeah.
It's because I
And
made
he'll
this,
take the.
I had to put
Oh no,
the
the egg is the flame chicken.
yeah, the egg is the flame
Oh
chicken.
yeah. Okay,
I
and
put in a custom token for the now dead phoenix.
he would like to take the egg with him.
Roll the egg.
That's fine. Well, first of all, you take 8 points of damage from the lava.
Halved.
Yep. Yes, because fire resistance, so 4 fire damage. Your legs are, well, I would say they're badly burnt, but fire resistant, so they're just well cooked. Nice crispy golden brown. And putting your hands on the egg, take a Mahusive. 18 points of fire damage. Reduced to 9.
Jesus.
You managed to
Um.
pull the egg out of the fire.
Get some salt, some pepper, toast and butter. He's a happy boy.
Don't eat phoenix egg. Don't know what talk magic's in it.
Well,
and Eppa's just sort of like, barely he's entirely leaning on his staff to actually just walk over.
yeah, no, I will try and give him a shoulder like hands. Look, just lean on me a little bit. I can walk you over. It's fine.
Can you imagine how catastrophic those egg farts would be?
I mean, they'd have flames coming out of it for a start.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a quick detect magic to see what the because this phoenix was all shadowy, and I don't know if this egg's gonna be shadowy, and if it is if it's not shadowy, where the hell's the shadow gone?
So on the detect magic, the phoenix's shadowiness. Terrible way of wording it, I know, but that seems to be an infection from the shadow fell. This egg is still infected as the phoenix goes through its birth.
Well,
Oh, not again. Tank, can you give me a hand? Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I need your help as well. Can you just connect mine and Tink's brains for a moment?
I mean, I'm not quite sure whether. I mean, I could certainly try. I'm not quite sure how my telepathic powers or detect thought powers are going to go, but okay, let's. Okay, yep, get close, guys. And Das will do the detect thoughts. I don't know whether I can only do it for one creature or maybe more than one creature, but
I believe it's only one creature at a time.
yeah, I think it's more one.
You're not able to communicate thoughts.
I mean, I can telepathically communicate to one person at a time, but I can't simultaneously communicate to both at the same time.
So you don't have the Vulcan mind meld?
No, I don't.
Well, basically, I was going to try and see if we could, if Tink and I could, with advantage, do an Arcana check to do what Eppa bluffed in the water plane.
Well, I can probably just do an Arcana check.
I was trying to fluff how I was trying to just like justify the help action. What's
Okay.
your Arcana? Mine's +10.
Mine's +7.
Do you want me to
I've
roll
got the
it?
crown, so I'll just roll Arcana. There's nothing. There's no need to.
I was going to say, so whose mind should I connect with then? Like yours?
Absolutely.
No, there's no need. There's no need. Just
Yeah, no, I think we just both rolled separately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 14.
Do you want me to be
I've
in
got
your
a
mind in
15.
case?
It's fine.
Okay, because last time that happened, I had a concussion, and I think my nose bled a little.
So, between the two of you, you reckon there could be a way to uncorrupt the egg and restore the fireplane back to not necessarily a semblance of balance, but certainly disconnect it from the Shadowfell. But it's not going to be fun.
Yay!
I think the best way of wording it. Because he didn't roll super high, but the information needs to be there.
Get out. You're being annoying. Get out. Come on.
If you've got,
Come on.
think of like how a ship is anchored to a dock.
No, don't you lay there like a good fireball.
That chain is pulling in
Sorry?
both.
Get out.
I assume that's Marie's microphone picking something up.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
All right.
Like, come on, Fender.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So if you think of how like a ship gets chained to a dock, you're aware that that chain is pulling equally on the dock and the ship. Whatever is connecting the fireplane to the Shadowfell is equally pulling Shadowfell to fireplane, and fireplane is the... Basically, you'll have to go into the Shadowfell and find where the fireplane is anchored and break the anchor. And then over time that should cleanse the fireplane.
You're right. That does not sound fun.
No.
I mean, we were just there. It can't be that difficult. I mean, what's the chance that Lilith's going to beat Rex up again?
TJ will have his popcorn ready if she does.
Do you think we should tell that the dude that with the fiery crown and all? Because
he didn't really care.
yeah, but if he finds out that his precious phoenix has kind of turned into an egg, then I think he might care a lot more.
Surely it's safer as an egg for him than an actual phoenix. So it means that it's going to regrow.
Yeah, true.
How long is that process?
How long is what process, sorry?
Phoenix going from egg. Basically, the flame chicken going from egg back to phoenix. How long does that process take?
Let's find out.
That's a 28 Arcana on the life cycle of a fiery chicken.
Yeah, what? Just for shits and giggles.
A phoenix egg is a very hard thing to destroy. But it will come back sometime in a week or so. It could be quicker, it could be slower. So your best bet would be about a week's time you'll have another flaming chicken.
Okay. Does anyone mind if I have a quick nap? Like, that's gonna be fine. And if we're going to the Shadow of Hell, I'd rather not be barely conscious.
Either way, the king dude's gonna have to pretty much find out one way or another.
So we fucked around and he's gonna find out?
Yeah, I mean, but didn't he mention that's the other guy that was the statue thing was the one that gave him the egg?
I genuinely don't remember. My memory from last week is awful.
I don't think I was there for that session.
I should probably make an intelligence or wisdom saving throw since Brian's looked at me as if to say, what the fuck?
But my brain's also like, I don't remember that conversation either, and I probably had that conversation with myself.
I mean,
My God, now Brian's got the Council of One.
Brian, just tell me which saving throw to roll, intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence, if you...
Okay. Oh, it was a 19 and it turned into a 3, but 7.
Rude.
Thankfully, no headache for Das. But
yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember that conversation.
Okay, then. I mean, we could probably look back at last time's live stream and see whether or not it's just something I've made from the figment of my imagination. But for the time being,
But yeah, but also, other thing. Normally this would happen at the end of the session, but I spoiled it last week to you all in a private chat. You're leveled up.
hooray!
Hey, thank you.
So, do I take level in Bard or Rogue?
Yes.
I can't take 2 levels unless I pull something from the deck of many things that gives me like 10,000 experience points, and then do that.
Oh, yes. Spells.
Ooh, Rex gets a fun one now. Gets access to the brand of tethering. So now when he, starting at 13th level, the psychic damage from your brand of castigation increases to twice your Hemocraft modifier. Additionally, a branded creature can't take the dash action, attempts to teleport or leave its current plane by enemies, takes 46 psychic damage and must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, it fails. That's pretty nasty.
Double check, are we meant to be taking 2014 or 2024 spells?
2014, but I'm not against 2024. I do have all the books now. I can actually read them in my own time.
Cool.
So it's just the fact of where it came out in the campaign, I didn't know what was going where.
Well, that's fair. There we go. I'm done. I leveled up. That was nice and fast.
Which?
Yeah, I'm done too. Figured out what I wanted to do beforehand.
Irritatingly, I've rolled a 4 on my HP.
Oh no.
You know what? That might save you from unconscious.
That is true.
Just a time or two.
Matters.
What is the spell? What is the HP dice for wizard? It might actually be a D4.
No, I think it's D6. It used to be D4.
Yeah, it used to be D4s, but now the D6s they got upped.
You know what? Yeah, then I was on the upper half, so I'm not going to complain too much.
So you know what I love about a raging barbarian?
After all that,
he's still in triple digits for HP. I think it's pretty fucking ridiculous myself, but I'm not complaining.
Let me just spell this out in simple Draconic for you.
Yes.
Fuck you.
You. That's simple enough for TJ to understand.
I don't think I get anything other than looks of things.
Spells for being an artificer.
Yeah. You get 2 new spells.
You
You
know
just gotta
what?
get
It's coming up. Class features.
I'll say it doesn't come down like a selection option. It's just after you level up, just go to the spell book and add 2.
Alright, I take it that we're doing the short rest thing.
You can take a long rest if you like.
Ooh.
I know the Blood Hunter and the Wizard would like a long rest now. Very hurt.
Yes.
I know the wizard would.
The wizard has made no secret about this.
The Lizard Wizard would definitely like one. Also, apparently Twitch chat is saying take a level in Druid. But
Ooh.
the only one who could is Rex. He still hasn't found a teacher for his circle yet. Of course, he could
He's
carry
still
on
what?
second levels. Rex.
I look forward to Rex just like casually using the phase shift amulet to like travel to the realm of the dead so that Aelin can teach him. That would become dope.
Teach me your druidic ways or replace one.
You know what? I may level up Aelin just in case.
So yeah, you should be getting a new specialist feature this level. Tink?
Who, Tink?
Yeah.
Hey.
Nothing's come up.
Well, you're an alchemist, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you should be getting chemical mastery, yeah. If you're
No,
now
nothing's highlighted.
weird.
Normally it highlights it. Yeah.
Well, you now have chemical mastery,
No,
so
no ability score improvement.
yeah, that's at next level. That's at 16.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you get
Okay,
resistance
it is
to acid,
yeah.
resistance to acid and poison damage, immunity to poisoned. Oh my god! Can cast greater restoration and heal without expending a spell slot, preparing the spell without material components.
Shit, that's clutch.
Yeah, it's
That's
once
broken, but I love it.
I thought I could do it anyway. Well, I could do it as a bonus action anyway, so I didn't think that used a
but-
spell slot
you can do
anyway.
that.
But
Yeah, but you're getting that without resources once per long rest. That's dope.
Is it both or one or the other?
One or the other. I think. Yeah, once you cast either spell with this feature, you can't cast that spell with it.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh no, once you
It's
cast either
like-
spell, you can't cast that spell with it. So you get it once for restoration and once for heal.
Yeah, it's just basically meant to be like
That's
things
lush.
sitting there crushing up herbs and other things in quite a strong potion.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's broken and I love it.
I don't get any more wizard features. My last one was last level.
To be fair, the last thing for Artemis was also great, the magic item savant.
Mm.
You regular people, you only get 3 achievements for magic items. Artificers get 5.
Holy shit.
So I have taken my next level in Bard.
Yay!
And I, after umming and ahhing and thinking about things for a while, I decided to go with College of Glamour.
Ooh.
I mean, he did have sexy times with, like, one of the Fae gals, so...
You have a Fey STD.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check back and see if you're a baby daddy.
But you'll need to find someone to teach you first.
Hi.
Because that's how I've always done multi-class leveling. You can do the multi-class leveling, just find someone to teach you when you get a class feature. So I'm not saying that you can't take the leveling bard. You can take the leveling bard, but it's just a case where, like, you can spend a downtime like the next week going around somewhere finding a College of Glamour bard to teach you just the basics of College of Glamour bard.
Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. By the time I get, like, lessons from a College of Glamour bard and things, oh, you are going to weep, Brian. You're going to weep so hard that the tears will be so salty, and then I'll drink them and they'll be dead sea salt salty, and then my lips will just curl inwards and they go all wrinkly and horrible, and it'll be satisfying.
I'm a little disappointed that you didn't take College of Dance.
Well,
Because then you could be Tiny Dancer. Or rather, Tiny Dancer.
well, that's
Bloody Jess.
Well, in all fairness, I wasn't sure whether we were still going along with the 2014 rules or whether, like, we were allowed to do, like, 2024 rules amongst that, but...
I'm very much looking forward to playing a College of Dance bard. That's going to be fun. They're either going to be a fairy or they're going to be a changeling.
Also, because the insect, they give you...
Yes!
Oh,
Nice to
someone redeemed a heal.
Oh, nice.
Yes, they did.
Who did they redeem the heal for?
Bit redundant since you're getting a long rest, so you get all your hit points back.
Well, we don't
Well,
need to take the long rest yet. We do have the rest of this dungeon to explore.
Yeah, I mean...
Unless
Maybe
you're saying it's a non-hostile space.
Maybe a short rest so Ebba can get more than 6 hit points.
There are still dangers, but most of the threats were taken out in the big fight, because I put all the big threats in the fight.
I'll throw a few hit dice into a short rest.
And we still need to disinfect this phoenix.
So that's...
The dead guy. I assume they're an Eppa.
Oh, I could do Song of Rest as well for a short rest. So give me a moment as I do.
7 HP.
Song of Rest. What do you do? It's 1d6 hit point. Okay, so anyone taking a short 1. Okay, yeah, just add another 1 to whatever you... Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
That's a fair point. How many rounds does a short rest count as if I'm holding my staff?
Several? This is the problem though, because like... Something like Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, your short rest, when you click the short rest and anything that happens on the short rest, it counts anyway. The game's internal clock ticks as fast as it needs to. So if you're playing in tabletop, the combat tick and out of combat ticks don't sync. I mean, a short rest is like defined as like 30 minutes. By the time to sit down, you unpack your gear, have some lunch, like to eat.
I'm mostly just messing with you. I'm happy to assume it's battle healing. 10
minutes, half an hour, however you want to go about it.
Does anybody have any cards? We can play cribbage.
Oh, I can sing for you a jaunty pirate song of, like, back in the day with my crew before the whole mutiny thing happened.
Rex goes digging through his pockets and he starts pulling out chunks of different types of gemstone.
There once was a kobold out at sea.
And I guess you know, I've just Looks through his character sheet. He's got a bloodstone, a chameleon, citrine, a jasper, the moonstone, an onyx, but quartz. I'm fairly certain I've got something in here. I think I've got dice, maybe?
Are we going to play bunions and flagons, like as a thing, or are we like, or maybe liar's dice, or even, just something. No, or maybe we could make up our own deck of cards. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. Like, we could turn them into like trading cards and then sell them to the world, and then it'll make it into a huge craze, and we could get loads of money for it.
Rex, can you
wholly
draw?
Impractical. Anyway, you guys have your short rest. You'll regain your requisite amount of hit points. Sorry, Rex had to use like the majority of his.
Yeah.
I thought he nearly died.
It's mostly your fault that he nearly died.
So, throughout the rest of the dungeon, which I think is now explorable to you all, I remember taking the Fog of War. There's a few areas of interest. In one of the chambers, you do find a very large alchemical workshop. One table has an alchemical setup, a transmutation circle, currently no ingredients ready for whatever the individuals here were preparing to transmute. On the right hand side, you notice some arcane scribbles on a piece of blackboard and a basket full of rare and valuable gemstones.
I'm gonna follow Eppa because I saw Eppa like pretty much go unconscious right next to me, and for him to like just suddenly like rise from unconsciousness is like But I'm not gonna say anything yet.
And don't forget, he's the one that like told us to go north, so technically
That's
he got us
true.
into shit. Go north, Eppa said. It'll be fun, Eppa said.
You had a lot of fun. I saw you throwing that thing around like it was made of.
Like it was a
Paper.
regular Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, he did make a rope toy out of a salamander. And he did get to ride a phoenix for all of, what, 6 seconds?
It's still very much more Tank's wheelhouse than mine. Although the things they're all very shiny.
I'm just looking at all this like very impressed.
Anyways, go back to my previous description. The left-hand side here, where there is a whole host of multicolored liquids and alchemical agents currently on the wall, is currently distilling something. A thick, honey-like substance. Doesn't seem to radiate a heat, but there is a warm sensation from it. And it's currently distilled into a large potion bottle. Tink, because you're alchemical savantness. You know exactly what this is.
Mm-hmm.
This is a potion of greater cold resistance.
Interesting.
Mechanically speaking, if you don't have cold resistance, drinking this potion will give you cold resistance for the next week. Maybe 6 days, I think is what I put down in my notes. It's smudged. If you already have cold resistance from another source, this goes to cold immunity for 2d6 days.
Numbers.
Very useful.
Could you put that in the bag of holding?
Well, those of you that have alchemist tools and are trained, which I think I don't know about anybody else. You can go ahead and give me an intelligence check. And whilst there is one, I reckon there's enough materials here to make a second.
Would we be able to do that, or?
Well, you're more than welcome to try. You're
What do
capable
we
of
have
doing
to
that.
roll?
An intelligence check, if you'd be so kind.
My thing will load.
Is that flat intelligence or is that intelligence plus proficiency?
We'll just do flat intelligence and I can add proficiency in after the fact.
I can't find that potion in
Intelligence.
thing.
What was it? Saving throw?
No, intelligence check.
Not very good.
Sadly not very good at... You begin the start of the distillation process and you accidentally overheat one of the ingredients. The entire apparatus shakes and rumbles for a second. Nothing breaks.
Would I be able to give them the help action?
You can certainly give the help action. But then go ahead and give me another intelligence check.
Hopefully it's better. We have faith in you.
Is that me again?
Yes.
There we go. Nothing's come through.
No, nothing's come through here either.
Yeah.
Oh, something's coming through.
Right, take that. First one was 8. I've re-rolled again. Yeah, so it must have been the first one. Obviously, never came through.
I saw a 7 and an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd be able to
Take whichever one you saw first.
I'll take the 8. So
That'll probably be delayed. Neither are any help.
Sadly, it's the way it goes. Sometimes the dice are never in your favour. But yeah, you start tinkering and start beginning the distillation. You're not quite sure what's overheated, but something goes through fast. All the apparatus shakes. And sadly, this brew of greater frost cold resistance is ruined. If you wanted to make some more, you'd have to start all again. Something that in the back of your mind you know it's going to take days.
Yeah.
Where's the other tables?
So yeah, this middle table here has got some empty apparatus right now and is currently not in use. And this one over here has the chalkboard with arcane scribbles on it, a basket full of what look like rare and valuable gemstones, and a sort of mini distillation process. DM needs to go look up some gemstones really quick. And thankfully he has a book for it right here. Ugh. Book.
We're not sponsored by whatever the new book is, by the way.
The new book is the new DMG.
Yeah.
So there used to be a... Fantastic. So, I need to base really quick. Eppo. Oh, mighty wizardy man.
Yeah?
You are trained in the arcane arts. Go Arcana check for this blackboard of arcane scribbles.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dice roll's been terrible today. It's 17 still.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. It seems to be some sort of an alchemical formula. Probably for the greater cold resistance potion that the party currently has. Although you do recognise that if you change some things around here, you potion.
As another dose or a completely different potion?
That's something completely different.
Do I know what that is?
With that roll, sadly no. But it's something to think about on your next bit of downtime.
I can't fit these tables in the bag. Rex, can you pass me that chalkboard?
Yep, sure. He hands you the chalkboard, meanwhile he grabs the bag full of gemstones and is just picking through them. Picks out 4 in particular. He pulls out a yellow sapphire, a star sapphire, a star ruby, and an opal.
You hungry?
You're hungry, I'm just admiring them. You never know when gemstones might be used.
That's true. TJ, have you looked at the other rooms?
Someone's got to keep an eye on you. I can wander south.
I'm sure not. I'm sure I'll be perfectly fine.
Why can't I pass this barrier here?
It wasn't open.
Because there's a door
Oh.
to open.
Oh.
Alright, south from this room,
um,
TJ, you can see that more lava has bisected this room. And in the bottom corner seems to be the remains of some sort of serpentine creature with long protrusions from the spine.
Salamander?
Not really a salamander, it looks more like some sort of serpent sea snake.
Oh god, how stupid is he gonna be? He's gonna poke the spine with Io's claw. Because he's a dumbass.
Poke it, and it is just a bit of bone.
Okay. Hey, you guys!
What is it, TJ?
Rob gets it.
I faintly do, yeah.
I found the skeleton!
Alright, give me a second. I I am sometimes an expert in bones and dead remains. All right, what we got here?
I say, don't I have speak to the dead?
It's not
You can't
alive.
bones, though.
But I poked it a couple of times.
I mean, does that have a skull?
Oh, if we find the skull, you could add to your hat crown thing.
God.
I speak to plants and speak to animals.
Don't I speak with...
Thought I had. I might be thinking Nori, to be fair.
Should we an Arcana or a nature check to figure out what this was?
It would be a nature check. We'll go with either. Nature or Arcana.
I'm going to roll Arcana because I have proficiency. Oh my god.
Yes.
The dice hate me tonight. That's a 3 on the dice.
As far as you guys can tell, this is clearly some sort of a snake.
Could I try with my bony shenanigery expertise? Would it be Arcana or Medicine?
An Arcana or a nature check, whichever is higher for you.
Oh, well, both. It's a +1, so...
You can do it, Das.
It's a 12!
It is definitely some sort of snake thing.
I have determined that this is some sort of snake thing. As to what type of snake, I cannot tell. But this is definitely a snaky boy or girl, whatever it identifies as. It's dead either way, so I mean.
Snakes have bones? I thought they had cartilage.
Depends on the snake.
Which point Rex points out, like, we're in a plane of fire. I mean, well, it's got to have something fire resistant.
What does that feel like an exoskeleton?
What's an exoskeleton?
How do I put this? You know how we have scales, but we also have a spine?
Uh-huh.
Beetles don't have a spine. It's their outer hardness that essentially stops them falling apart. Their exo or outside skeleton.
Uh-huh. TJ will nod and go along and not understand a damn thing that Epa just said.
The most 5-year-old explanation of an exoskeleton I could do. God damn.
That's right. For those of the cool wondering what I was snickering at, I can see the cat across the landing. I got one of the cat toys where they like try and bat the ball around. I put one of her fuzzy mice in there and watched her for a good 2 minutes try and bite the side of the cardboard box, trying to get to the mouse and then just give up and sulk.
Aww. Oh, baby.
Oh, it might, but she actually took a chunk out of it. I could see it there.
Oh. Okay. What else is in this place? The snakes. We got dead snakes, random alchemist tables. Oh, a bridge. I know that's a lot of rock.
A lot of rock?
There's a lot
where?
of rock. As you go outside the sort of main temple area, there was a bridge that goes over what looks like a naturally formed area of lava and fire that the temple has carved around. These large piles of rock, though, are ember stone.
I am still following Epa, just because.
That's fine. I assume you're all following each other.
Hmm.
But yes, raw, unrefined emberstone. Giving off a very high unnatural heat and glowing.
Really?
Glowing magically or glowing because of the heat?
Glowing magically, but also glowing because of the heat. So like where Emperor is now in front of it, he's like standing in front of a fully, like a 300-degree oven.
Roast me.
Roast me, daddy.
God.
Are you getting aroused by a pile of explosive rock?
We don't kink shame here.
No, I can smell myself cooking.
As the one with
I wasn't
red holds his
expecting
hand
to
up, it's
smell like
as the one
pork.
with heightened senses, you do smell delicious.
Aw, just said the nicest thing. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not messing around with unrefined emberstone. Like, that would probably blow a hole in us if it goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and that room too.
Yeah, you step inside this room, and it's warm. Well, it's not warm in here. It is boiling in here. The humidity can better be described as how much water there isn't, rather how much water there is in the air.
Reminds me of Iraq. Yay.
The good old days. I mean, my case is Dubai, but yeah.
What are you doing? You've now, aren't you? Yeah.
He's good at it.
Is it a look at me?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what.
Is there anything with a casual, passive investigation of 20 that is obvious with a quick glance around the room?
There is something shining in the middle of this pile. You just make it out. It's not the emberstone, it's not like glowing red hot, like a glint of something.
Rex, you're big and strong. Can you go see what's in there?
No, if I die, I'm gonna haunt
Oh,
you.
fine. TJ, you do it.
No,
What am I doing?
No. You want me to go poking around at the explosive? Then I'll go poking around at the explosive emberstone.
Aiden's gonna be so pissed if he joins her.
I was waiting for the natural one. I was hoping for the natural one. But no, he reaches his hand and he knocks a few bits of stone around, and you'll like hold your breath as you watch it bounce off the floor and like glow for a brief second before calming down, but it keeps glowing on every bounce. And he holds his hand out, and like there is a baseball-sized lump of diamond.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
There you go. One big shiny rock.
That's one hell of an engagement ring.
I don't think you cared, Rex.
Mine now, and I'm not sharing it. Stuffs it inside his pocket.
I'm sure he'll share that when it comes to someone coming back to life. Oh.
Or since Foxy isn't here, Das could pick his pocket before next week and he would never know.
Or I can do one better.
Pick his pocket whilst Foxy's there.
So Brian, Brian, would you say that since I took that level in Bard, that I can cast like the sort of second level spell slot bits and pieces.
I mean, yes, you do have bard spell levels.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Bard exclusive.
Because if Rex is very like reluctant to giving away the diamond, I'm going to cast suggestion and suggest that he'd give the diamond to
You, by chance?
well, I wasn't gonna say me because I don't think I'd have anything like useful with the diamond. But since I'm kind of a little bit worried about Eppa, I'm just gonna keep it for myself for the time being. Like, hey Rex, so that diamond that you just found, like maybe just to keep it in a safe place, we like you could just give it to me, and like when like if in the event that you need it, then I will give it to you, you know, as a kind of safety
Rex
precaution.
reaches into his pockets and pulls out the diamonds. Like, you mean this one? This big shiny lump of rock?
Yeah, that big shiny lump of rock, yeah.
No. And puts it away.
Hang on, how many spells? How? Yeah, how? Oh, it doesn't tell me how many. Oh no, oh, I have 2. I could try again, but only one more time.
Is it worth it?
I mean, it's not doing evil things to Rex, so I'm gonna leave it for the time being. I'll try again later. Why the door shut?
You're mucking around in a room with giant explosives, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna close everything I can. Keep the explosion that side of the door.
Well, I'm not messing around with giant explosives. I'm messing around with Rex's head.
Rex is a giant explosion.
I mean, I am just a giant furball of rage, yes.
Alright. We should probably try to figure out where this actually connects to the Shadowfell, though.
If we
Ready
jump
for, like-
into the rift. I mean, the salamanders had to go somewhere.
You realize you just suggested jumping into the giant purple fire?
Uh-huh. I don't think the salamanders didn't blow up or anything.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic again, because I'm pretty sure it's been 10 minutes since I last casted it.
It has.
Is there anything in this that gives us a clue to whether or not it's like actually a teleportation thing and where it would take us? Just to affirm this theory.
You know from your experiences in the other rental planes, like the core zone is basically a tear in reality. So if you jump in, you are essentially plane shifting, but with no direction or location to aim for. You can go anywhere, except for the plane you're currently on. This thing being tied to the Shadowfell means you'll end up in the Shadowfell, but you'll have no idea where you'll end up. You could end up where this is anchored, you could get launched to the far side of the Shadowfell itself. You might even end up in the Astral Sea.
Is there any trick to try and control that trip?
If someone has the ability to plane shift, then possibly there is a chance to control your spin. DM realising what he said out loud, but he knows what he means. I.e., Rex has plane shift amulet, you have means controlling where you end up.
Well, the thing is, though, like, wait, so if what we're going to do, like, will what we're going to do help with getting rid of the corruption of the Phoenix?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I'd say, okay, go for it.
The way Tink and Pepper figured this out is that the plane of fire is tethered itself to the Shadowfell.
Ah, okay.
And like a ship at anchor, that chain is being pulled.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you snap it at the Shadowfell end, everything should then ricochet back into the fire plane, and the fire plane will eventually fix itself.
Okay, cool. In that case, then yeah, let's go for it. Let's do things.
Okay, wait. We should probably get into like some sort of circle before we do this.
What about taking a long rest first?
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Oh, I'll see if I can cook anything in this lab. Actually, no, we're next to lava. I'll cook something over the lava. Do we have actually anything that could be cooked? Some rations, probably. Yeah, it's some incredibly hot toast.
Yeah, you pull out
With
food, it's like
pate.
some lavender spread. Foof. Bird lavender spread. But you guys do get in a long rest if you so need.
Oh, long rest. Okay. Yeah.
Turns out when you beat everything up inside of a temple, you can have a nap.
Well, let's talk of a long rest. It's like, if you want to take one, there's no issue. It seems appropriate to take one now before you go through what is essentially a 1 week. The game master is gently nudging to. Mind you, this could be the end.
Here we go.
And with that, I assume you guys all jump in through the purple fire.
But we're gonna try and use the flame shifter amulet to control the trip. But yeah, I'm emphasizing this, so you don't just go. You didn't say it, because you did that with jumping into the water, and I'm not falling for that again.
It's fine. You guys jump into the purple fire. Can I have someone roll me a D100?
A D100?
Yeah.
Okay. $18.
Okay.
I can't remember if that's good or bad.
That is a bad roll. Think of it. You have the plane shift amulet, so it begins to glow as you all hold hands and pull on through as you feel reality shift around you. You initially feel like you're not going to make it into the Shadowfell. There's that brief moment when you realise that the vastness of the astral sea is about to become your home for a short while, until the plane shift amulet glows and it throws you through into the Shadowfell once again. The cold, colourless reality surrounds you. A thick mist envelops you. You get the sense that you're down by a river. You can hear the sound of running water. A couple of you notice like your ankles are wet, but they're not like round essentially. And off in the distance you can make out what looks like a lantern shape. God damn it, Eva.
I didn't say anything.
I could see it in the chat. Down by the river. As much, I do want to do a thing though. It would be mad to try it, because it would require 4 of us all to have the game. We each make our characters and 4-player Baldur's Gate 3 run.
I mean,
I would quite happily play a Blade Cigarette, but that'd be very fun.
I would
I've
totally
never played Baldur's Gate, so I would not know.
That'd be very funny.
Give me. I just need a quick trimmer.
Oh, do they let you play a kobold yet?
No,
No,
I
but that's the
don't.
power of mods for you. As Natasha found out, we're doing a run where we've got the all-party mod.
Yeah.
So we're not a 4-man party, we're more like an 8-man party. Anyways, so yeah, you can make off what looks like a lantern in the distance, and as it approaches through the mist, you see an elven woman. Gaunt in the face. Looks like as if it's famished. She's holding a lantern in one boned hand. In another hand, she is carrying like a rusted and withered spear. See, her eyes are a deep amethyst-like purple, with a strange iris of what look like connected dots going from sort of across the eye, lengthways. Not
I'm just
vertical, so
doing
it's like
this
a
now.
cleft.
Last time we saw someone in here, it was a god. I'm just checking. It's like, does that look like anything religiously significant?
It is religiously significant, but Eppa, you have no idea. But she looks at you all and comments that it's strange that people like you have ended up here. None of you are her children. You are not born of the tree. And yet you exist. Yeah.
A tree?
Could that
Hank,
be...
do you know who this is?
Tink, go ahead and give me a religion check.
Yep, it will be a few minutes.
I can go into the description once you do it. Anyways, with a swipe of her spear, she parts the mist. And you realise that you guys are currently in what looks like a dried up river bed. And a little bit of the stream still trickle. Off in the distance, you can see what looks like a colossal... dominates the majority of the skyline. If it was a mountain range, you'd think it was a mountain range. That is just one singular tree. Sadly, it is bare and barren. There are no flowers, there are no fruit, there are no leaves. It is just the branches swaying in a slightly ghostly breeze. Sadly, think you do not know this god?
Meant to be Idrisil?
I mean,
For
part of me
shits
wants
and
to-
giggles, can I go
Yeah.
ahead and make a religion check?
Did I make a religion check?
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to make a religion check for shits and giggles.
Yo, so you spent a lot of time with dwarves, didn't you, TJ?
Some, yeah. Dwarves and elves.
DJ, you know that is not Yggdrasil, the world tree. But you all recognise that this features now, like the mist is cleared and the lantern light is working a bit brighter. She does have elven features. So she has the pointed ears. She had her skin, whilst gaunt and very dry, has like a mixture of tones to it. So sort of under her eyes is that drow shadow. Her cheeks are wood elf barks.
So she's not Shadow. She's Shadowkai?
She's not a Shadowkai. Like I said, she's got like bits of skin tones. It's not like what was it, Dalmatianism or whatever it's called. No, like the skin's splotchy.
Vitiligo?
Maybe, but yeah, it's not like
I
that. But
almost
it's
said
like you
vertigo.
can see like the tones of the skin on her face in the right places. Where her eyes are sunk in, that darker tone is like a drow tone. The highlights of her cheeks are wood elf highlights. It's kind of weird and hard to explain, but when I pull up the picture, it'll all make sense. But
Big chap, big chap.
Like that? Okay, give me a second, but we're gonna end the session there. Let me go get the pic. Actually, maybe I already have it saved on my. Where would you? No, because that's all this stuff. Don't you look like you're in there? So for the benefit of the class, that is the figure that approaches you. I forgot how good the lighting looked on that picture.
Ooh, blooming egg, that's spooky.
Mm.
Wasn't she in the Elven campaign too?
Yeah.
When our party went to the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
Was that related to Shinzuku, was she?
Yep. I'm gonna let you all contribute. We're gonna leave that session there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. Evening, I do hope you enjoyed the randomness of our weekly little streams. So yes, thank you for Dudon for the follow and also for giving the heal. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. We shall see you all next week for some D&D. And I think we should plan some massive Baldur's Gate game in the meantime.
Yeah.
Got a lot of characters we can pick.
Oh boy.
Until then, everybody, we'll see you all next time. Bye!
It is like Monty Python.
Bye.
Bye.